It's time for our tech segment, and joining us now is our technology reporter, Paul Ndiho. Paul.
Thank you, Esther. Africa's digital revolution offers an abundance of opportunities across a wide range of areas, from agriculture to e-commerce, fintech, and health, and many more. Business models are being disrupted with innovations utilizing mobile and new technology. For more perspective, I spoke to Adedoyin Adedeji, a tech entrepreneur and analyst based in Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you very much for having me today.
You are sort of the ears and eyes on the ground when it comes to anything tech in Nigeria. What's trending?
In terms of trends in technology across Nigeria and probably I would say across Africa generally, we are seeing a growth in fintech among young Africans. One of the biggest sectors that have witnessed a lot of growth over the last few months, probably years, is the fintech space. A lot of companies are coming up with innovative solutions for fintech, and are also breaking away from the traditional models, financial models that has held the banking space and the fintech space in Africa back. So increasingly we are seeing that. We are seeing more and more cross-border payments and also cross-border transfers of funds and all that. And also African businesses being able to play in the global space. Because one of the things that has kept African businesses back in a way is payment. So right now we are seeing collaborations between global payment giants and a number of fintech companies in Nigeria and across Africa that are trying to bridge some of this gap. And I think one of the biggest things we witnessed between 2000, when coronavirus came in, COVID-19 came in, and now is payment at the grassroots level. I think it has been one of the biggest issues, even for traditional banking systems to achieve. But now, with the advent of POS machines and a lot of remote locations where you don't have banks, we have a lot of POS operators now, POS merchants, where people can do basic bank transactions, because some of the limitations of a lot of the banking system is how do we get into remote places. So almost everywhere you go today, you would see POS operators. People can do basic transactions like withdraw money, paying money into their accounts without walking into the bank. So I think that growth came in through COVID-19, and we have seen a lot of explosion in that area also.
Sometime back last year, the government came up with its own version of cryptocurrency. How is that going?
It's going slow because the need for adaptation of the cryptocurrency is not yet fully understood. What I mean is, yes, we have the e-naira, but for day-to-day transactions, a lot of people do not know where the e-naira come in for day-to-day transactions. Because, I mean, I could log into my banking app, send money, receive money. So if you are talking about the e-naira, a lot of people wonder, okay, so what do I do with it? I think the limitation here is people need to go through another round of education to be able to use the e-naira. However, people are generally lazy when it comes to learning new tech. So they rather just stick to what they've already known over the years and probably work with this.
You are an internet security expert. You've been doing this for a while. To this day, we still see a lot of increases, not just in Nigeria, but globally. People are taking advantage of other people on the internet. To what extent has Nigeria been able maybe to come up with regulations to curb that?
I think one of the things that government is doing right now is to put stronger laws in place and also to do further regulation of the sector. And I think one of the things that has led to the rise in financial crime is what I talked about earlier. The POS operation has led to increase in financial crime. And what that means is that because we are opening up financial transactions to remote locations or remote places where people are not so educated, sometimes we now have fraudulent POS operators that take advantage of people like that. Part of what we've done last year is to improve on what we call the national identity number, which is what we call NIN. So meaning you have to link your NIN to your mobile phone because, it's linked to your national identity now. So it's harder for you to use a phone number to commit crime now, and they won't identify you, unlike what we used to have before. But now every SIM card needs to be linked to your national identity number. If not, they'll block it. So it's harder for you now to commit crime with your phone number than it used to be. So those are some of the few measures they've taken.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much for having me today.
Adedoyin Adedeji is a tech entrepreneur and analyst based in Lagos, Nigeria. And that's today's Tech Report. Back to you, Esther.
Paul, thanks. Be sure to join Paul Ndiho each Wednesday for his technology report.